This morning I'm in Paphos at the church, Saint Kyriaki Chrysopolitisa, and imagine Apostle Paul arriving with his team, Barnabas and Evangelist Mark, here from Salamis port and west north of Cyprus. And these are ruins of previous churches. Here it was also, and we can see there as well, it was a Gothic church in the Middle Ages. Yeah, you can see a nice floor. Church is closed at the moment, but because it's Sunday, it will open for a Holy Mass, and it's allowed by Archbishop of Cyprus Orthodox Church to have a Holy Mass for Anglican and Latin churches. And Paul, with his team, they arrived here, and he was a great strategist. And in my book, 500 Days with the Saudi Arabian Prince, I write about that. And we know content is a king, marketing is a queen. Of course, teaching of Jesus Christ is a content, is a new religion, Christianity. But there is a huge doubt if without missionary journeys of St. Paul, this content have been spread so widely and across all over the world. And Paul, Apostle Paul, was a great strategist. Maybe he learned from his past experience, from those 14 years, 13 which he spent before his first missionary trip, 3 in Arabia, most probably in Petra, current Jordan, those days Nabatean kingdom, and another 10 in Tarsus, in his home city. And here he applied completely on his first missionary trip, completely different strategies. Instead of going and meeting some small villages and ordinary people, he became very strategic. And once he arrived to Salamis, learning that Paphos is a capital of Cyprus, he went on all the southern coast of Cyprus with his team to Paphos. And here is the column on the very left with a small lake down. That was the meeting of Apostle Paul in Paphos when he started to spread new Christianity. He was beaten at this column, and it's called St. Paul's Pillar. But he continued, and he was going first to a Jewish synagogue. And I believe that there he could somehow create his network and through small talk make relationship, because how he, ordinary Jew, 3 guys, nobody knew about them, how he was able to meet Roman proconsul Sergius Paulus. And that was the meeting. First he was beaten, he received his lashes, but somehow he managed to get an appointment with Sergius Paulus. I doubt how, but most probably that he was spreading the message that he is telling the world story of new king, a Jew king, Jesus. And most probably, I guess, Sergius Paulus wanted to learn who is this new king, maybe he's dangerous, or maybe just to get more knowledge. So he finally got an appointment, and as we know, those days there were many messiahs, false messiahs, proclaiming that they are the son of the God. And there already was one called Elymas Bar Jesus, a wizard, and Paul at the meeting with him said, pointing at his direction, that you liar, son of a devil, and blinded him for 3 days. And Elymas immediately asked for help. He was disoriented and he needed help to know where to go. And it's a very important moment. It's the first miracle attributed to Apostle Paul. And Sergius Paulus is the first converted person, and not a simple one, but a big important position, being proconsul of Cyprus in the Roman Empire. And listening to teaching of St. Paul and seeing a miracle St. Paul did, he was so impressed that he accepted Christianity, teaching of Jesus Christ. And more, I'll tell you next Sunday what happened after this meeting. Here from Paphos, Thomas, live an interesting life every day.